Hey, what's up, guys? Back with another deck profile here. Now, I just got back from locals. I mentioned a trophy tournament. Guess what? They didn't have trophies for whatever reason.
Sick.
Yeah, sick. So that's how it was. But the whole crew top aided, which was very cool. And I played Earth Machines today. I played an exclusively going second list. And I thought the joke was on me, dude, because half of my opponents made me go first after they won the die roll. And I was like, dude, they know what I'm playing? Like, what is this? Like, I thought it was a joke. John was like, dude, they know, dude. And I was just like, no, they don't. Okay, anyways.
I did.
Yeah, Devin did.
They can go first.
My only loss today was Devin, and he played Plant Link. But let's get right on into this, guys. So obviously I played the Earth Machines. So this is more of a budget list too. I'm not playing Fenrir's, which sounds kind of weird because I have a set, but all right. And obviously I have a side deck and stuff. So all right. So we are still playing 3 Gear Frame.
Best card.
Yeah, dude, that card's incredible. 1 Uncle Unclaspbar, 1 Fortress, 1 Citadel, and 1 Rune Force. So you can paint up here, babe. So a couple things I want to mention about this too. I really do like the Verneslift stuff. Shout out my boy Bert. He was playing Verneslift Madolche today. He did really well. And I think the Verneslift cards are just better in decks like the Madolche stuff. I'm not a huge fan of Metal Cruncher anymore. I used to really enjoy the card. Now I'm not so much with the Verneslift stuff. Still very good, but I would rather play just the straight Gear Frame. Rune Force also. One thing I want to mention about Rune Force that came up today too. His effect during the battle phase, if your opponent activates a card, you can pay half your life points to negate that card effect, and then half their life points. When you make your board, you can actually set up Rune Force if they make you go first, which half my opponents did, which was ridiculous, against evenly matched. They can go draw, standby main, they don't know what this does. Battle phase and a battle phase, and they evenly you, and you just negate it with Rune Force. Just want to note that. Citadel is very good. I was playing 2 Fortress this morning, actually, and then decided to cut it. Talk a little bit more about that later, but I still really just enjoy the pure Machina stuff. So, and then for the Infinitrax, I played 3 Harvest, 1 Tunneler, 1 Trencher, and 1 Dozer. So the Trencher, I went back down to 1 Trencher because I was going second with this deck, so I felt like I only wanted to see each card one time. That was just basically purely why. So, and then for the 10s, playing 2 Heavy Freight Train Duracrane and just 1 Bullet. I actually was playing 2 Bullet this morning. Decided to play 1. The Duracrane was incredible. Duracrane actually carried me a lot today, just as being the special from hand extender, because the Bullet you can only special if you control Earth Machines, and like sometimes I'd talents them and take a monster that wasn't an Earth Machine, so like Bullet wouldn't be as good. Obviously you can do that step, but just want to note it. And then I played a 3 King Regulus. Still just really like the 3 of. Half the time too, depending on the hand or whatever, like I would have really weird hands because they made me go first, and obviously I'm playing going second. I would slap Regulus on the board, and then after I did normal summon Harvester, Surge, whatever, did combo, Symbol Skeleton, not Symbol Skeleton, but the Trencher back the Harvester, and then kind of the combine and copy levels with Regulus and Harvester to make the Dora. So that was fine. I did play 1 Pegasus, 1 Box, and then the last monster was Pankratops. I decided on Pankratops today as the 40th card. I just thought it was nice. I only drew it 1 time. It was against Devin. So that's the end of the monster. I think it's 24, maybe 23. And then for the spells, I'm just playing 1 Discoliseum. I did play 2 Heavy Forwards today because I really like Heavy Forward. I think 3 is a little much. I might go back to 3 in this other list that I have. I haven't decided yet. Easy Side Out. The card's incredible. I just didn't want to see multiples of it because it's like, you can still combo with it or whatever. It's just not as super combo as you want it to be. And then playing 3 Redeployment. The best card in the deck, Urgent Schedule. I mean, this card's just absolutely incredible. And then for the obviously going second cards other than Urgent Schedule, we're playing 3 Droplet, 3 Dark Ruler, and 3 Talents. I put in Dark Ruler this morning. I was playing 2 Fortress, 2 Bullets, and I was playing one Change of Heart, and Devin and I were testing, and I thought the Dark Ruler would be better, because it was just better of a card. Instead of like drawing multiple bullets or something like that, I was just like, yeah, we'll just do that instead of siding Dark Ruler. So, which I didn't side Dark Ruler, obviously. So, and then for the side deck, I sided 3 Jerusalem. This card, in theory, was very good. I never drew it today. I sided it in, I think, 3 times. I played a lot of branded decks today. And that's when, what was it, round 1, I sat down next to Johnny, and fucking, he won the die roll, and he was like, you can go first. And I was just like, bro, what's going on here? And then I played another branded dude 2 rounds later, and he won the die roll, and he was like, you can go first. And I was like, what is going on here? Like, I'm just trying to lose the die roll, and, they would want to go first. Wrong. Then the other cards on the side, 3 twin. I'm going to come back to these at the end. I played 3 anti-spells. I just didn't really want this deck to go first at all. But I really enjoyed the anti-spell. The card was very good. Just against the board breakers, like, Dark Ruler, blah, blah, blah. So, and then this was the other stuff. This was like a theory that, since we were playing at locals today, I was like, I'm just going to test some theory stuff. So I sided 3 regular Book of Moon, not Eclipse or Lunar Eclipse. So I was just like, I'm going to side these in. This card is good going second. Almost like an Imperm, almost, whatever, put their guy face down, that's a problem. Or if I side it in for going second or whatever, and they make me go first, this card's just decent. So I was just like, it does both ways. I enjoyed the card, for sure. Then the last card, I was like kind of struggling with what I wanted to play. I played 3 Clockwork Knights in the side. So this was just kind of like my zombie world. If they made me go first, I would just slap this on the board, set up Dora, whatever. Turn all the guys to machines if they were playing like, a type deck. Also, it was good against Hiroshizu. If they milled me, I would have like an extra card to play with the following turn. Card was decent. I think I only saw it one time, and it was after we were already like pretty, my hand was already just pretty decent. So, then for the extra deck, the extra dip, the Gear X, the Rivistoma, the Earth Slicer. I summoned Earth Slicer more times today than I think I've ever summoned Earth Slicer. This card was like low-key my MVP. And then obviously the Zadora, the Gustav, and the Juggernaut Liba. Last one is the Zeus. Obviously Zeus is incredible. And then for the links, I did play 3 Goliaths. I still like 3 Goliaths. This will get cut down later though, for next format. Still playing the Anger Knuckle, Zibalista, the Genius, the Platinum Gadget. Platinum Gadget was hilarious. I had this really weird hand where like you set up the Gear X to search. It was like, what was it? It was a redeployment. Or I opened really weird, but I put whatever in the graveyard, and then I used the Platinum Gadget to special the Express Pegasus from my hand to make a 10 Dora, and then he drew a Kaiju, and then I was like, that's cool. And the last card that last card that I played that came up twice today, which was hilarious, was the Pentastag. So I decided to play Pentastag. Obviously, this card doesn't activate. You summon it before you Dozer. Basically, like if you Book of Moon them, or they try to wall up against you because they know that putting monsters in attack mode against this deck is terribly just not good. I just make the Pentastag and have it pointing to a Juggernaut Liba, and then it gets Piercing, which won me, I think, 3 games today. Very good. I Talanced Dragoons and linked it off for the Pentastag, and they were like, what the fuck is going on, dude? And I was like, Juggernaut Liba, dude, and they were like, oh, so I just lose, and I was like, yeah, dude, it's a lot of damage. So, yeah, it was just a really weird tournament today. I'm very sad they didn't have trophies. I don't know. They made it a trophy tournament online, and then they were just like, hey, by the way, we don't have them. I don't know why we said that, and I was like, very cool, dude. So, sick. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Cheers.